You're up early. I haven't been to sleep. You're up early. Did you already get the boy off to school? I've been messing with the camera, and then I was like, I'm up. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Because I've been meaning to do like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Just really haven't felt like it. But I did take a little rest. Let's see. I've been up since midnight, getting the boy ready for school. He's leaving in about an hour. Okay, because it's 6:30 there. You've been up since midnight? You didn't go live, right? I didn't see anything pop up. What'd you do? I've been very productive this morning. 3 loads of laundry, dishes, organized the dining area, put yarn up. Wow. That is a lot. When he goes off to school, you're going to go to sleep? I probably will have to sleep sometime today because there's no way that I can stay awake and do. Well, there is. I don't know. Who am I kidding, right? There's no way. Of course, there's a way. I was going to say there's no way that I could stay up all day and then do my live tonight, but we know that's not accurate. We know I could stay awake and do my live tomorrow night. So, I mean, No, I didn't YouTube it. No, I didn't YouTube a bit for yesterday or this morning. I really should be like messing with my garden seeds, my garden things and seeds and stuff like that, but I'm not feeling it. You know, and it's bad because I haven't felt it since it's been months. You know, like I get a little bit excited, like, oh, it's gardening time, but not really. You know, like I feel like, I don't know, I think maybe I should just take a break this year from it, but I know that that's not right, you know? I know that I should garden and I know that I need to garden. I'm just not feeling in the gardening mood at all. I mean, I should have started my seeds already. At least my tomatoes and my peppers. Because, well, I mean, I still have just short of 8 weeks. So I still have time to start them here because I definitely don't want to buy starts. But I don't want to start seeds either. I know I can't have it both ways, right? I got to do one or the other. I'd love to go to sleep when he leaves, but I'll probably nap around noonish. What will you do between what you said 6:30 there? So he leaves about 7:30. What are you going to do from 7:30 to noon? I did go over. Yes. Awesome. I did you know, I told you I was going to get my old computer out and like try to do like the VPN and stuff on it. Well, it's pretty old, so it never did install the VPN. So I just went in there under my other channel and like deleted all the history and everything from like my viewed stuff, and then just restarted the playlist. And then that way I don't have to do anything with that one. You know, it'll just sit there open and run. And then whenever the whole list is finished, I'll go back in there and clear out the whole history and do it again. But I really wish I could have gotten the VPN on there. I really do. And maybe that one is just too advanced. Maybe I need to find an older one. I'm not even sure because I don't even know how all that works. But oh, hey, Izzy's here. Hello, Izzy. Good morning. Were you able to sleep? You're up early. I haven't slept for 2 days. I'm so sorry you have not slept for 2 days. That's terrible. No, I have not been asleep. I will probably go to sleep in a little bit because this was just a pop-up, you know. I was up and I figured I might as well come on here. I was thinking about doing some weeding and rearranging of trash out in the garden because, you know, it's half torn up, but it rained for hours last night. Oh, yeah, that'll probably be nasty working out there after it's rained. I tell you what, if my gardening got done by just me thinking about it and wishing it done, I would have the best garden, most productive garden in the world. But actually getting out there and doing it, oh, I struggle with that. I struggle with that even when I am in a mood to garden, you know? So it's like, I know I gotta do it. I don't know. I may take a year off though. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be too wet to do anything in the garden. I'm working on the last of the squares now, only 6 more to go. Those hopes and dreams can make a beautiful, beautiful garden and so much food. I know, right? I would have came on earlier, like I thought about coming on like at 2, and then I was like, no, I need to do some computer stuff and that kind of stuff, electronic stuff. So I was like, no. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it at 5. And then all my restreams have been scheduled. And so I went to go live a little bit ago without like scheduling it to Restream. And Restream's like, you haven't even picked a channel. Do you still want to go live? And I'm like, well, if I don't pick a channel, where am I going to go live? And so then I picked the YouTube channel, but then it wanted me to fill out, all the, like the title and all that stuff. And so I think even, I guess when I do a pop-up, I'll go ahead and schedule it, even if just like, 5 minutes. I don't know. I'm enjoying this restream though. You figure this is like, I think like my 5th or 6th time or something like that. I'm enjoying it. I went ahead. I told you I was dealing with OBS, and I thought I was figuring it out. And I went to Tom Buck, and he didn't have what I was looking for. He had more of like equipment, like reviews and stuff like that on equipment. What equipment is good for doing what. So that kind of stuff. So I went ahead and because I think I gave OBS too many permissions, and then I just went ahead and deleted him. And then I'm like, I'll probably reinstall him at a later time and not give him all the permissions and continue to try to figure him out, because I thought I was doing pretty good. But then somewhere along the way, I just wasn't doing as good anymore. So I went ahead and deleted it completely. And Poppy called me at 6 this morning to make sure I was awake, and I told him that if the garden isn't completed by the 15th of March, there won't be a garden until fall. Wow, you really are putting a timeline on that, aren't you? Hey, good morning, Rosalie. Good to see you. Let's see. Granny summons a forest creature and a woodpecker appears. I like woodpeckers. We have a whole bunch of woodpeckers around here. And they sure do peck and make a lot of noise. We have the pileated ones. I enjoy them though. I'm pretty sure I have a video on Instagram. I don't know, it might be on YouTube, of one that was just pecking away. OBS is kind of tough. Grumpus is on Instagram. He might be able to help. I'm not. I deleted it, like a couple hours ago. And I think I'm just going to give it a rest for a while. and then maybe come back to it. Because it was like I was getting it to do what I wanted it to do, and then all of a sudden, like, I wasn't. So, like, I don't know, like, if I clicked the button and it threw everything off, and I really, truly just don't know. I thought I was doing good, though, and until I wasn't. So, I mean, I do think that I will put it on eventually. I don't know. Once I've like settled with this, and just kind of am like completely comfortable with this, then I think I will, because I like all the options that it has. Like, it does a lot. And granted, I mean, I know it's for like gamers and people that know a lot of stuff like that, because you can do all the screens and all the neat stuff. Um, but I mean, I'd like to be able to do neat stuff. But I'm in the beginning, so I think I'm just trying too much too fast, maybe. And I think I just need to slow it down a bit. Really just want the fence up, the weed cloth down, and a few beds built. Well, the beds, you just have to put them together, right? Giving him a timeline will make sure just gets done and the rest can wait. But he doesn't know that I don't mean all. Oh, okay. So you're trying to just get the most work out of him as you can. Like, I haven't done anything out there. I mean, normally when, like when January comes around, I'm planning it out, I'm like on my computer doing my layout of all the beds, where they're, what's going to go in what bed and what spot. And then I starting my seeds, especially like my peppers and my tomatoes, because they need a little bit more time. And I haven't done any of it. What I am predicting will happen is I either will not garden this year, which I would be really disappointed in myself um, if I took that easy route out and didn't garden. So, I definitely don't want to do that, because I don't want to be disappointed with myself. Um, but what I'm predicting is going to happen is that I'm going to wait to the very last minute, and then I'm going to be scrambling, rushing, trying to get everything done, and then really stress out about it. Yeah, maybe perfect what you're doing now and drop back and punt on the difficult stuff for a little while. Yeah, nothing keeping you from learning while you're, yeah. Exactly. Sometimes I have to psych him out to motivate him. It's been freezing here. We've had to have the water running for like the last like 3 days. Like, it's really cold, and like my hands are so cold. So I ordered like this band, the silicone band. I ordered that, and it got here I think last week or something. I don't know. Whenever it got here, I started wearing it, because my original wedding band, um I just wear it like if I'm gonna go out or something. Like I don't normally like just wear it like around the house and stuff, and definitely not for crochet because it snags on the yarn, you know. Um, so I got this one. I like this one with the different colors, but I also hubby wanted me to get another one, and so I ordered another one, and it's more of like a um, white with like little sparkles in it, or maybe like a off-white, or maybe it's a light pink. I don't even remember now. But I got them from Amazon, but this one shipped from Amazon. The other one ships from the actual company, right? And so it had like a 2 week wait, right? And so it got here it wasn't supposed to get here till this week, but it got here last week. Well, it didn't get here, but the post office told me that it was delivered and it was in my mailbox. Well, it wasn't in my mailbox. But our post office around here, or not the post office, but the postal workers do that around here sometimes. They just deliver to the wrong place. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll wait. I'll give it a few days because they probably just delivered it to the wrong place and they'll get it here, in a day or two. So it's still not here. And they said they delivered it on Valentine's Day. So I go on Amazon and I click on the assistance thing or whatever. And so they want me to talk to the seller directly because, it didn't ship out of Amazon. So I send them a message saying, UPS or USPS says that they delivered, but it's not here. I've not received it. They send me a response back telling me um, basically the same thing I told them, that USPS says that it was delivered on such and such day in my mailbox and to please go check my mailbox. I'm like, I told hubby, I'm like, it just makes me want to like go through Amazon and get my money back and not even like get that through them because that's an insult, right? Like, like go check your mailbox. Like, don't you think if I would have I checked my mailbox before I told you I didn't receive it? So I I messaged them back and I said, of course I checked my mailbox. Well, I told them, I said, that's what I told you. That USPS, my initial message stated that USPS says that they have delivered it, on such and such day in the mailbox, but I have not received it. And of course, I checked my mailbox before contacting you, and so I'm waiting to see what that was. That was last night, so I'm waiting to see what they say today, and then I'll just go through Amazon, But I'm just like this is what the world is coming to today. It's just like sometimes I just don't even want to deal with folks because it's like, is that what society is becoming now? That you have to, I'm telling you, I did not receive a package and you feel the need that you need to tell me that I need to go make sure I checked my mailbox? Like, why would I send a message if I have not checked my mailbox? Like, I couldn't believe their response. I really couldn't. I think I'm going to experiment with direct sewing some of my peppers this year. Um, well, your growing season is like mine, right? Or you have like 2 extra months than me? Because if you have like 6 to 8 weeks extra than me, then yeah, that would work fine. Mine don't do good outside, starting outside, because it's like they have just enough time to become productive, before it gets too cold for them. So they need that like 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks inside. Now I have direct sowed tomatoes out here, the cherry tomatoes and the plum tomatoes, and they do well. I still like to start them in the house just because it means that they'll do, I'll get tomatoes sooner than just putting them out there, direct sowing them. But the small tomatoes do good out there. But they do better when I start them inside and then transplant them. We're supposed to get down to 31 tonight and tomorrow. Tonight and tomorrow night's going to be in the 20s. Ooh. But then by the weekend it'll be 72. Yeah, I'd like a nice weekend. So, maybe motivate me to go outside. That band is very cool. Thank you. I couldn't believe the different kinds of stuff that they have. Like, I mean, this is just one of their simple ones, But they have, well, the other one I got is even more plain. But they have like some extravagant stuff. The one I really wanted, they didn't have it in my size. Well, there was like 2 or 3 that I wanted before this one, but I mean, I had my silicone one, and I had it for, I think it was like 5 years, 6 years, and it finally broke. And the company I got it from was like lifetime warranty. But lifetime warranty only applies if your company is still in business. And apparently they went out of business. And so I couldn't get my lifetime warranty on it. But it was just it's like when like they first became a thing, so it was just a solid black. But it lasted a long time, and it was a good little ring. But it broke. I'm surprised it lasted that long with my gardening and all my cooking and washing dishes and all the stuff that I put it through. It lasted a really long time. But yeah, I'm curious to see what they'll tell me today. I couldn't believe them. I definitely won't do business with them again. Yes, it definitely is an insult. I know, right? I sure hope it shows up soon because it sounds like it's very pretty. It's okay. It's plain. They're supposed to have a good product, which is kind of like why I went with them, but it really isn't even their fault. They sent it out. It's the post office. It's the post office. But what are you going to do? I posted that video in my community post, a couple of weeks ago, where there was all that mail just on the side of the interstate, I mean, come on, like, our mail system is not at its best right now. Well, my growing season usually ends around the first week of December, sometimes later. Okay, minus the last week in October. It's the first week. So you have like all of them. So you have like 4 more weeks than me. Maybe if you get peppers with a shorter, not germination, You know what I'm trying to say? A pepper that requires less time. I think most well, no, not all peppers require the same time because I know some of my stuff produces pretty early. Oh, what are those that I did this past year? It was my first year doing them, and they were the first to produce, and they produce all the way to the end. What were they? Oh, those little green peppers. Only 1 in 10 of them will have heat. I can't remember what they're called. But I bet you could get away with starting those outside, and they do very well because they produced like fast. I need to see what other ones are like in that family to maybe like try, because I was very impressed with them. Like my habaneros, they take long. My habaneros don't like I'll start them in here and then I'll plant them outside, transplant them outside, but they don't golly, they don't start producing till like summer. Like I guess they like it really hot. When I plant seedlings in April, I get nothing from my peppers, maybe 1 or 2 for each plant until fall. And fall is when they become super productive. See, mine are in the summer. They really like that heat. I really need to get a new wedding band. My last one was stolen, and I see you when I had violet. Oh wow, that was forever ago. I took it off to wash my hands and left it on the sink. Oh no. So do you wear one now? Or you've just gone all that time without having one? Like I don't have something on my finger there, I get lost. I'm like, oh my gosh. Since then, I've just worn fake ones. I did have a just plain gold band that I bought temporarily, but I outgrew it. Oh, okay. Get you a silicone one. They're so cheap. They're so comfortable. Like I hadn't worn my real band wedding set. I haven't worn that till just recently when my silicone one broke, and then I went ahead and put it back on just because if I don't have one on, I just feel lost, like my finger. I'm constantly doing that. So yes, days to maturity. Yes. I found I was scrolling through Instagram, and this I came across um, this lady, this reel, and she was talking about like perimenopause and menopause symptoms, you know. And she just went through all my symptoms, like one by one by one, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So it was like, you know, click here to learn more. And I guess they were selling something. I don't know. But I read the comments. There was a lot of comments. And so I read some of the comments, and they recommended. So I started like fill out my information on that thing. But then I was like, God, I don't want these people to contact me or anything like that. Right. And it, like, I feel like if you have a good product, like, you're not going to like make me go through all this stuff. Like, just tell me what the product is, you know? So anyway, so I read some of their comments, and the people were talking about Amberen. And so I looked it up, and, you know, it's over the counter. They sell it. It's like all natural, like proprietary blend, and like herbs and stuff like that, vitamins. So I looked it up, and they have it on Amazon, and they have it at Walmart. So I went ahead and got some. And I looked at their reviews as well. And of course, they had a lot of good reviews, but some of them were like, oh, it didn't work. It didn't this. On the people that it didn't work was like they did like the 30-day supply. And so, you know, sometimes I think your body things need longer to work, especially something like that, you know. So I went ahead and ordered a 3-month supply to see, because I'm like, you know, like if it works, that's a huge win for me, right? It's supposed to help with like 12 symptoms. I'm like, but if it only helps with a few or with 6, like, that's a huge win, you know? And I'm like, and if it doesn't, then, you know, I lost out on a little bit of money. But if it does, it's like a huge win. So I went ahead and ordered a 3-month supply, and I don't know if it'll work or if it won't work. I'm going to stay positive and hope for the best, because I really want it to work. Well, the one that I want to experiment with is the lipstick pepper, and it has 70 days to maturity, so I think I'll be okay with that one. Now, if it was a bell pepper or something, probably not. Yeah, like I did the chocolate bell peppers, and those took forever. A lipstick pepper, haven't heard of that one. Yeah, 70 days, because your season is, golly, yeah, that's like 2 months. So that should definitely do good. The hottest pepper I grow is a poblano. Well, these other ones that I'm talking about, there's only like 1 out of 10 will have heat, because I got it because I thought it was going to be hot. And I'm like, this is not hot. This is not hot. And so, yeah, they're not all hot. But you will get a hot one in there every once in a while. The poblano. I did grow some habanada peppers, which are like the habanero without the heat, and they were absolutely wonderful. You know, I got habanada seeds, and they never did anything for me. They did not germinate. They did nothing. Yeah, I was just thinking I might get a silicone one. Yeah, for the cost. I mean, don't get one at Walmart. I looked at Walmart because they actually have them now, and they're cheap. They were like $5 or $10, but it was for like 2 or 3 of them, and they were so thin. And I mean, I didn't buy them. I just felt them there, just very cheap quality. So I would definitely recommend like Amazon. But I think like there's some on Amazon now that are like 30, $40, and I'm like, for a silicone ring, like, that's, you know, that's a bit much. So I think, I don't even remember what these are. Maybe 10, and one was 10 maybe, I think, and the other one was, or maybe like 12, and the other one was like 20, something like that. I mean, I don't remember for sure, but I know they were good deals. I think the other one was the more expensive one, and I think it's just because of the brand, but I could be wrong. And I told hubby, I'm like, I don't need two. I only need one. And he's like, but Jackie, that way if one breaks, then you have the other one and you're not having to like wait to order and wait for one to come back, you know? Like, yeah, I guess. So I actually thought about getting a tattoo wedding band. You're not too old for that. I don't think so. Um, I thought that the hook I got was shorter, but this looks about like what yours looks like, right? Or is mine shorter? Because I thought it was going to be more blunt, but yours is more pointy, right? Like, I don't know. It seems like I thought it was going to be thicker too. So what I'm going to have to do is be on the lookout because my other Susan Bates has the bamboo. I think it's bamboo, the wooden handle. And like I like it a lot better than I like the way this feels. I like the way the other one feels. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out for the wood ones. So maybe it's not as long as yours, but I thought it was more blunt. I don't know. It feels okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. Hey, Winsome, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I know, not my time, right? I'm like out of my element here. It is 8:15 in the morning for me. Not not the norm. I'm trying new things and I was awake. I will have to get off of here in a little bit though because I do have to try to go to sleep. Well, I would try the supplement. I don't remember the name you called it, but if it works, it'll be so worth it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Amberin. I think it's like AMBEREM or AM or something like that. Amberin, Amber, because they have the what is it? The estro something that they also sell over the counter. And so I looked at that one because somebody was like, "Oh, like that's a better deal as far as like cost." But with me doing the keto, and I don't, maltodextrin is not good for you, and it's in a lot of things. I know you've heard me say it over and over again. Like in stevia, when you get it at Walmart, their main ingredient is maltodextrin, which is not healthy for you, um, and it spikes your blood sugar and all that. Um, so I avoided, right, and the one of the ingredients in that estro whatever it was maltodextrin, and I'm like, why does that even have to be in there? Like, it makes no sense to me. So I didn't get that one, but yeah, but you're right. Even if it helps a little bit, because with the 3 month supply, I wound up getting like a half a month basically for free because I did like the little subscribe and save and the save this and the save that. So I wound up saving, I think it was like, I think it was like $18, maybe $18, $20. I thought that's not bad. But I don't know, that was just one of the comments on that lady's reel. I don't know if that's what she was promoting or not because, it didn't say anything. It just wanted me to fill out all my information to see if I even like qualified. So it was probably something different because it was like to see if like, yeah, I think that's what it said, to see if you qualify or are eligible for whatever they were doing. So maybe it is something different. And maybe if this doesn't work, I'll try to find that again and see what it is that they're offering. But I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I may have to go back and look in there and then just go into the regular web and see if I can look up anything by like their name. See what it is that they're offering. I've never had good luck with bell peppers. I have the best luck with poblanos and anything that's too hot for me to eat. Oh, it's shishito. That's the pepper. It finally came to me. Shishito. It sounds like it's raining outside. So I need to see if I could find like a brother or sister or something like that of the shishito that will be hot as opposed to just like 1 in 10 or, I would like the hot version where maybe just 1 in 10 would be not hot. That's funny that you say I'm not too old because my son heard me say that and immediately said, no, you're not too old. See? I wanted to get a sleeve. I mean, I have several tattoos, but I haven't gotten one in a while. And I want a sleeve, but then again, I'm like, like you heal slower the older you get. Um, and I'm like, I don't know. So like, I really, really have got to want it. And I haven't really been pushing for it, so my hooks don't have any wiring on the blank part, but it looks the same. On the black part, any writing? You mean like down here? It doesn't have anything? But you know what bothers me is they put the lettering like right here, so it's like, I don't know if you can see that. So it's like this. To me, the lettering should be even. So like with this lettering, the lettering should be like right there, or the lettering should be right there. But it's not. It's right there. And I can't turn it. It doesn't turn. I think it's glued in there. Yeah, it's glued in there because you can kind of see on the top where there's. So that they really should do better, shouldn't they? You know, like, see, like, yeah, like this. There's your writing. Yeah. So I'm in the vertical, right? So, well, okay, so I'm doing the vertical through Restream. So I wonder if I'm in the short speed. Like, I don't know. Well, maybe because it shows I have like 200 views already. So yeah, I'd have to be in the short feeds. I just don't have people in here for some reason. I mean, like, you're in here, Winsome might still be in here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, I would have thought I would have gotten like just people like checking in, like seeing who's here kind of thing. But it shows I only have 5 people. And Winsome says, still here, just lurking. Hey, I appreciate you being here, and lurking is perfectly fine. I also, Winsome, added to my Nightbot, if you type in lurk, I don't even remember what the message says anymore. Lurk, L-U-R-K, lurk. Okay, yeah, that's it right there. That's the spelling of that herbal thing. I'm looking and it says it helps with the weight gain. I'm going to have to try it just for that. I don't have the mood swings, but I do have low energy and night sweats occasionally, which are two other things that it helps with. Yeah, it's like with 12 things. And I mean, if you want to hold off and let me, well, I mean, I imagine it's different for everyone though. Like, just because, like, if it doesn't work on me doesn't mean it's not going to work on you, or if it works on me doesn't mean it's going to work on you, kind of thing. So yeah, lurk, but don't put the question mark. I grew shishito a couple years ago and didn't hardly get anything from them. Oh, see, I got so much from them. I also grew what? Oh, those were hot though. Those were really hot. Purple. Were they cayennes? Purple. No, that doesn't sound right. Purple something. Were they purple Thai? I don't know. I grow so many peppers that it's hard for me to keep up with them. But these were like, they went nuts, and they went through, even with the freeze, they were still producing. Like with the first couple, they were like, wow. Which, yeah, I'll grow those again this year as well. So yeah, so there's the lurk. Winsome Cat. If you need to step away from the stream, it's fine. Make sure to leave the tab open to continue supporting the stream while you're away. I'm talking to text. That's why he heard me. Oh. I still don't know how you do your talk to text. I would be so much more productive when I'm like watching live streams if I didn't have to like come back to text things in. But I normally am on my computer because my phone, the screen is just so little and it doesn't let me click on like links and stuff like that. So I normally like it from the computer. But I don't know how you text, speech to text on YouTube. Oh, you're playing video games. Puppy is working on a sleeve. Oh, Poppy. On a sleeve. I only have 2 tattoos. One I regret very much, the other I don't. Well, if you regret it, get it covered up. Get it made into something else. I've always thought about going and getting the one I regret changed up a little bit, and now it's just not worth it to me. Why isn't it worth it to you? It's on your body. Change it. That was supposed to say writing on the black part when referring to the hook. Yeah, I figured it out. I remember saying hi tonight, but lol. I was like, why aren't you answering me? What's he getting a sleeve of? Just like a whole bunch of different things, or is there like a theme or I tell you what, if I knew how to play video games, I'd do live on video games. They seem to do very well and have a big following, the people that play these video games on their lives. I mean, I can't even, like, a few months ago, I got Pac-Man because I thought, like when I was younger, the old Pac-Man, I used to love playing that, right? And so I got this Pac-Man for the Xbox, and it's a completely different Pac-Man. It's not the same kind of Pac-Man. Man, I played it like once or twice. I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. Like, it wasn't just a regular Pac-Man. I've never really been a video game person. Like, I've played some in my lifetime, but I'm not good at it. Like, I played some, years ago with like the children, like, but yeah, this Pac-Man I got is completely different. I'm like, I want the real Pac-Man, but I don't guess you can get that anymore. At least not for an Xbox. But of course, nobody would want to watch that live, would they? It doesn't have all the fun stuff that people like nowadays. Yeah, like you get, well, you get a lot of the ones that you don't want. But then, you do get people because you pop up in their feed and they're like, oh, and they want to like chat. But we haven't had anyone today. But at the same time, though, my subscribers for 5 minutes, so I may not get some people that want to come in and chat because they don't want to wait the 5 minutes, but I'm okay with that. Because I think if you really want to come in and chat, I think you'd wait the 5 minutes. I think when I started chatting, it said subscriber only. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you got to be for 5 minutes before you can. That's just to deter, bad behavior. Would you cuss too much? Well, could you not have it play your screen and get the volume off of your screen, but then you yourself be muted till you can, watch your language a little bit? I don't know. I've never watched anyone play. Do they normally? Because I'm sure, like on Twitch, they don't have any, like, you can say whatever, right? But I mean, a lot of people are not going to watch that, want to watch. Well, I know I wouldn't want to watch with the cussing, but like, I'm not the one that would watch video games either. But does that community cuss while they're playing? I imagine they would, right? You'd have to watch some of the games and see what they actually. I am making a continuous granny square shrug. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get the picture on here. That's what I'm making, Winsome. See, I don't know why it made it over my screen though, like it didn't divide my screen up. Bible, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalms 23:4. Yeah, that's why I put the subscription on, because it's subscribers only. Well, mine says it'll be here on Sunday, so I will probably take it like as soon as it gets here. I grew a pepper called a cherry bomb. Sounds delicious. And I got so many peppers that I didn't even know what to do with them. They were constantly producing. They were so hot, nobody in this house could eat them. Cherry bomb. Let me look that up because that would be something I'm interested in. Ooh, they look so pretty. Large cherry. Pepper cherry bomb. Well, do you have seeds for them still? Pepper cherry bomb. White Flower Farm. How hot are cherry bomb peppers? 2,500. Oh, that's not a lot of heat. 2,500 to 5,000. What's a 2,500? I need to 5,000. I need to see the peppers. All right, let's see. Because a poblano is 1 to 2,000, and Anaheim 1 to 5,000. A jalapeno 2 to. See, we don't think jalapenos are that hot here. Let's see. Last year I grew bell pepper, poblano pepper, Anaheim pepper, jalapeno, serrano, cayenne. Yeah, so the purple ones that I think I grew were either purple cayennes or purple Thai, and that's the 50,000 to 100,000. Like, when I tell you we like it hot, we like it hot. Cayenne 25 to 50, Thai 52. Yeah, so that's not going to be. And so the habanero is 100,000 to 350,000. And so now the habanero we don't eat just alone. Like the other peppers, like I can just pick them, get them off of the plant and just eat them. I can't do that with the habaneros because the habaneros I use, to cook with, or I'll dehydrate them or freeze dry them and then powder them, or flake them. That's how I use the habaneros. But the other ones, the Scotch bonnet to 350. Tabasco. It didn't list, I didn't see ghost pepper on here. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe it wasn't long red peppers on plant. I don't know. It had to be purple cayenne or purple Thai. But I'm thinking they were really hot to be just a cayenne. So the cherry bombs, yeah, they wouldn't be. What did I say? To like 2,500. So they would just be. Yeah, they would be less than a jalapeno and less than an Anaheim. I mean, I guess they could be okay. But yeah, that probably wouldn't have enough heat for us. But just to get something that produces a lot and is hot, because the shishito, they just weren't hot. I left that tab open so I can see if M.I. Gardner has. Winsome says, haha, I'll think about it. I use my phone, I hit the chat box, and then I hit the little speaker button on the right. So, okay, so you do it from the phone, not from the computer. Okay. I guess I could do it that way, like when I'm like moving about and doing stuff. Like, actually just take my phone with me, and that way if I have to say something, I can, but not be like having to sit down the whole time or stop and like dry my hands or wash my hands so that I can chat. Well, I have you on my computer and I also have you on my phone, and I'm using my phone to chat and my computer to watch and listen. Oh, okay. Thank you. Winsome says, oh, like that looks awesome. Poppy's sleeve theme is mostly parts of his Navy career. Is he getting them in color or in black? I need to check the temperature here because it is pouring outside. And I thought it was like supposed to be freezing. Maybe it warmed up this morning. Oh yeah, it's just above freezing. It's raining till for another like 2 hours. And then it stops. And then about another hour. And then we don't get rain till Thursday. But see, I'm not going to want to be outside Saturday and Sunday in the garden. Friday night, it's going to be in the teens here. Or Friday morning, the low. And then Saturday and Sunday in the 20s. Like, I'm not going to want to be out there doing stuff. And high in the 40s. Like, that just doesn't work for me. Like, I don't like being hot out there, but I don't want to be freezing either. Regarding those cherry bombs, that 2,500 to 3,000 is what it said on the packaging. That's why I bought it. And that is a lie. I'm gonna look them up because, like I said, I'm still in search for, like, we grow a lot of peppers and we experiment with a lot of peppers because you want to find, like, I mean, yeah, we like the variety as well, but you want to find one that does good, and that tastes good and that you enjoy. So like the shishito, even though they started early and went late and gave us a lot of peppers, they didn't, the flavor just wasn't there and the heat wasn't there for us. So, I mean, we still enjoyed them, but well, and then I did read that they're better like roasted and stuff like that. So maybe that's what I'll do with them next time. It's like when I do like a baking sheet of like chicken or whatever meat, I'll put the onions and peppers in there, and then like the carrots or whatever. I'll probably do them that way. So is Murphy off to school now? Funny, it's first thing in the morning and I'm drinking my nighttime tea. It's not making me tired at all. see if I can see what kind of peppers those were. Okay, so it was hot cayenne and cayenne purple. Okay, well, it's either a lie or the store that I bought them got confused with a different type of pepper and I picked the wrong kind. Yeah, maybe. I can definitely eat jalapenos, but that's about as hot as I want to eat. I like to cook with serranos. The ones that he has right now are black, but he does have some color planned. It's finally stopped raining here. I was really hoping that would happen because I don't like to send Murphy outside in the pouring rain to get onto the bus. No, I would not be working in the garden with a high in the 40s because you know that high I won't have until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I know, right? I definitely think it takes time to find your favorite pepper, and there's so many to experiment. So I say experiment till your heart's content. Yep. Murphy just walked out the door like 2 minutes ago. Jackie, this is a weird question, but do you have an aquarium? I do not. Why? We used to have a really nice big one. And oh my gosh, that was like 20 years ago, maybe longer. So is Violet at home, or is Violet gone, or at school? Her classes are probably later in the day, right? Oh no, that's the rain outside. That's what you're hearing. It is coming down. Golly, wow, that computer mic is amazing, isn't it? It picks up everything. I had an aquarium too. It was a 55-gallon, and I had a ton of angelfish in it. And my cat that passed away last April, he went fishing in the aquarium and killed all my angelfish. Oh no. But I didn't know it was him for a really long time, long enough for him to eat just about all of them. Oh. Oh, so he didn't do it all at once. He just did it slowly over time. Okay. Oh no. Those colors look so good. Look at that. I really wish there was more of this color in there. I think I'm going to make another one or something similar to it. I don't know if it'll be like the same thing, but yeah, in a different color. If I do this one again, I think I'll do, I like the variegated, but I think I will do, I might try solids. I don't know if I do it again, because there's a lot of other things that I want to do. And it seems like this one is taking me longer than the cardigan that we just did. Like, it was like that cardigan I was done in like no time. I mean, and I had to frog it twice. Violet's at home. She will probably be up in about half an hour to start getting ready for school. I think her first class is at 10. This is her late day too, and she won't be home till after 4. I'd say you have the whole house to yourself, but you won't because you'll be asleep. I mean, you will, but you won't enjoy it because you'll be asleep. Has appointment at the school or at a doctor or? But he's on his way to school, right? Hey, guess what? I made a whole $1.23 yesterday on YouTube. I just don't understand that. Right, they just kept disappearing and I thought they were jumping out and off. How'd you figure out it was him? I think forgetting that appointment is going to cost me a whole bunch of money. Was it a school appointment, a doctor's appointment? What kind of appointment was it? How are you going to get them? How were you going to get them there? Him there if Poppy's not there? Like the colors are plain. Shrug. Thank you. Yeah, because even my noise suppression is on, so you shouldn't be able to be picking up any of that, but... That ruffle cardigan was very fast to work up. I know, like, I would think that this would be just as fast, you know, because, I mean, it's just a granny square, but, I mean, I didn't time the other, but I seemed to go by much quicker than this. Well, if he, how is the appointment going to cost you a lot if he missed it? Won't it just be like the no-show fee or whatever? I don't know. That's if it's a doctor's appointment. If it's a school appointment, it shouldn't cost you anything. Maybe I'll try to stay awake until 8 or 9 tonight. I don't know if I'll be successful, but I'll give it a shot. That way I can enjoy the house to myself and possibly reset my sleep. You've been so productive. The doctor's appointment. Oh. How would you have gotten him there, though? Violet would have had to take you? Or you would have Ubered it? Lyft? Definitely at school by now. It only takes him 10 to 15 minutes to get there on the bus. I'm gonna finish this row right here because that'll be the end of that, and that's 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to end the stream. So this should just take a few minutes. Because I mean, it's already 9:15. I don't think this is my time slot. I came on, like it's 7:30 maybe? 7:45? Oh, you caught him red-handed. Oh no, what did he do? Oh. That stinks. I thought they were normally like $25 or $30, which is quite a bit for, them not seeing you, but I guess maybe yours is more. Maybe they can waive it. If you're not a habitual offender. A habitual no-show. I'm hoping they'll be forgiving. And we've been going to the same doctor for like 5 years and have never missed one appointment or been late. So maybe they'll. Yeah, I would definitely tell them. Ask them. I mean, don't hurt for you to ask them. And then it could potentially save you all that money. All right, that is all that is happening right now, because I am going to go do other things, and hopefully I will be able to go to sleep within the next, I don't know, hopefully before noon. I guess Uber or Lyft would have been an option, but I was just going to cancel it and reschedule. Yeah. All right. Well, Granny, I hope you have a wonderful day and that you get to enjoy your house, whether it be doing things or going to sleep. Anyone else that is here, when some of you are still here, thank you for being here. Any of my lurkers, I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all, we'll have a wonderful and blessed day. And if you want to diamond paint with me, I will be back on tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. I need to measure it because when it gets to 36 inches, I'm going to wrap it around me and see how that goes. But I got quite a few more rows, I think, before I'm even close to that. I got a lot. I got a lot to go. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Till next time.